there, strike one called.
First pitch is at 6:12 p.m. Game time weather, 76 degrees, under partly cloudy skies.
One strike on Ricky Weeks. Rogers deals a little bit off the inside corner at the belt, and it's even now at a ball and a strike. Beautiful day in Colorado again, and really cool. Swinging a roller foul. If you're talking about temperatures over the last few days out here in the upper 80s, but again, very little humidity. Temperature at the start of tonight's game, 76 degrees. Some fleecy white clouds overhead. Field and game conditions presented by Fields Automotive. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Ricky Weeks. Rogers deals. Ricky took low and away, and it's 2-2 now. Visit Fields Land Rover Waukesha or Madison. Log on to LandRoverWaukesha.com or LandRoverMadison.com. Here's the pitch. Ricky strikes out swinging, and there's one away. Rogers in 35-plus innings has now struck out 32 and will face Corey Hart. Hart with 23 home runs, 76 runs batted in, hitting .287. Rogers deals a strike, and it's 0-1. Corey Hart, 0 for 3 in last night's game, did knock in a run. And the pitch, he sends a roller foul up along third. Ricky Weeks, 2 out of 4 in last night's opener. Ryan Braun is due next. Here comes Rogers. Corey, a swing and a miss. He's gone. Back-to-back strikeouts for the young right-hander. Ryan Braun last night with a double in 3 official trips and a run scored. Prince Fielder is due next. Two up and 2 down here in the first inning. That's a little bit high and inside on Ryan Braun. 94 miles per hour on a fastball. Speed of selected pitches brought to you by Roadrunner High Speed Online. One ball and no strikes. The right-hander deals, and Braun drives it to right center and deep. Hey, get up! Get out of here! It's off the wall! Braun going into second base with a scorching double to that bullpen area out in deepest right center field. Well, there's $50 for the Mac Fund here in the first inning. Braun with his second hit in the series. A $50 double to the Mac Fund, courtesy of West Bend, the Silver Lining. Here's Prince Fielder. 0 for 3 in last night's opener for Fielder. Sitting on 25 home runs with 59 runs batted in. Casey McGee is next. Here's the pitch. Fielder rolls it slowly to second. Eric Young Jr. has it and throws him out to end the inning. Brewers get nothing on a hit, leave Ryan Braun stranded. And at the end of 1/2 inning of play with Brewers Radio presented by Kohl's, it is Milwaukee nothing and Colorado coming up. Webb's Burger Run. It gets you 6 for $5 till midnight tomorrow at all George Webb restaurants. Right now, stepping in is Eric Young Jr. Just joined the Rockies today. Narvison's first offering good for a strike, and it's 0-1. Colorado placed left-handed pitcher Jeff Francis on the 15-day disabled list with left shoulder soreness. Here's the pitch. EY bounces to McGee. One hopper throws him out easily. One away in the opening inning, and Todd Helton coming up. Helton was 1 for 2 in last night's game. Couple of walks. Narvison deals, and he's a little bit low and outside, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. Yeah, Eric Young was playing at Colorado Springs and joined the Rockies parent club here today. That's a check swing. Second inning shows Casey McGee to lead things off. Dickerson next, and then Alcides Escobar against right-hander Ismael Rogers. If you joined us late, Corey Provis not with us here tonight. Be back tomorrow. Hopefully, swinging a liner to center. McGee stays hot. Boy, he's been on a tear. Wow. Took the first offering from Rogers and ripped it into center for a base hit. He last night had a base hit in 4 trips. Dickerson playing in center field tonight. Well, if the Brewers record a save in tonight's game, Keith Mertens of Racine will win 3 months of cable internet and digital phone service from Time Warner Cable. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1 on Dickerson. Remember, you'll save big with the triple play bundle service from Time Warner Cable. Contest details, go to jsosports.com. Quick throw to first, and Casey McGee is back in time. 7 or more runs in any inning tonight from the Brewers is worth a Menards big gift card. You bet $1,000. Gerald Moritz of Tigerton would be our winner tonight. $1,000 Menards gift card. Visit any Wisconsin Menards store for entry forms and contest information. Menards big inning. Rogers ready on the pitch. Down low and inside on Dickerson. Nothing game. We're in the Brewers' second inning. Rogers has won 2 and lost 2. Facing the Brewers for the first time, swinging a bouncer hit towards right. There's Eric Young with a nice pickup, and he throws out Dickerson. Nice play by the speedy Eric Young Jr. Here is Alcides Escobar with a runner at second. 24-year-old right-hander Ismael Rogers making his 5th career start. 16th overall appearance for him. Last time out, he picked up his 2nd career win. Rockies beat the Pirates. Escobar waiting, and the pitch to him. It's a strike on the outside corner, says Jerry Meals. From the start, this guy is that's down low and outside, a pretty hard thrower, and pretty good breaking stuff to go along with it. Came out throwing hard right from the opening inning on. And the pitch. Swinging a foul by Escobar. He has worked in relief against the Crew. Braun's faced him 9 times. Fielder 8 times. Brewers haven't done a lot with him, though. McGee is now 3 out of 4 against him. Ball 1 and strike 2 on Escobar. Here's the pitch. Bouncer hit foul past third. Colorado outfield tonight, Gonzalez, Fowler, and Spilborghs left to right. The infield shows Stewart, Tulowitzki, Young, and Helton. And Chris Ionetta is doing the catching. Rockies with a win last night. They're 8.5 back in the West. They still feel they've got a shot. Swing and a miss. And a pitch in the dirt. Ionetta digs it out and throws him out. 2-3 on the putout. Here's Jonathan Lucroy. Yeah, the Rockies feel they've got a shot. It's a long shot to win the division, but certainly with a wild card shot. 5 back. San Diego leads the West, 3.5 on top of the Giants. Giants lead the wild card, a half a game on top of Cincinnati. Phillies are 3 behind the Braves in the East. Cincinnati a game behind the Cardinals in the Central. Here's the pitch to Lucroy, a big swing and a miss at a bender. This guy's got a sharp breaking curveball. Talking about the Cardinals, they were beaten today by the Cubs 3-2. Zambrano got the win. Ramirez and Derek Lee with home runs in that one. 1 strike on Lucroy. Here's the pitch by Rogers. Swinging a roller up along third. Going to be a tough play for Stewart. And he had no chance for Lucroy. He picked it up and turned and threw to Tulowitzki, covering at third in case McGee overran the bag. Didn't get him either. Infield single. Here comes Chris Narveson. Narveson for the year is batting .314. Chris has been the bat 28 times with 11 hits. He's driven in 5. Good play by Troy Tulowitzki. Trail that runner going from second to third, and if McGee had overrun the bag by any kind of a big margin, easy out. 2 men are out, and Narveson waits. Rogers deals, and he's a little bit low and inside. 1 ball to no strikes. Rogers, who made his major league debut back in September of last year at San Diego. 2 balls and no strikes now. He began his professional career as an infielder. Converted to a pitcher back in 06. And the pitch. There's a strike, and it's 2-1. Originally an Arizona Diamondback product, played at shortstop in Reno. Narveson sends one up the middle past a diving Troy Tulowitzki, and the Brewers have the lead. Chris Narveson with a run-scoring 2-out single to center. McGee is in. Lucroy stops at second, and the Brewers have the lead. Here's Ricky Weeks. Told you that Narveson can swing the bat. 6th RBI this year. One to nothing. The Brewers have the lead. We're in the second. Two down. And the pitch. Ricky, a smash past Tulowitzki. Lucroy's going to try to score. Here's the throw, and he is in there. And it's 2-0 Brewers. Ricky Weeks hit a smash past Tulowitzki. It got into left field, and before Gonzalez could pick it up and fire to the plate, Lucroy had scored. Good piece of coaching by Brad Fisher. Bob Apodaca heading out there now to talk with Rogers. That ball was hit hard by Ricky. That's his 3rd hit in the series. He gets his 72nd RBI. Runners are still at first and second. And the batter is going to be Corey Hart. Looking through the Colorado notes here, and I talked earlier about a couple of Brewers batters having faced Rogers before. Not true. Here's the pitch to Corey Hart. Line to right center, a base hit. Here is Narveson around third. The throw coming on, and he is in there standing. And another 2-out base hit for the Crew, Corey Hart. RBI number 77 for Corey. Weeks stops at second. Here's Ryan Braun. He doubled and was stranded back in the first. Yeah, looking through the Colorado notes here, this is the first start and appearance for Ismael Rogers against Milwaukee. Tomorrow the Brewers get Ubaldo Jimenez. They'll have their hands full tomorrow. Big win tonight would be a plus. Tough loss last night. Boy, it's tough to come back from those. Here's a pitch to Braun. It's down low and inside. Tough to come back from those late inning losses. Everything's riding high. You're rocking and rolling, and all of a sudden, boom. Pull the rug out from underneath you. One ball and no strikes. Runners at first and second. And a move, but no throw to second with Eric Young covering there. Braun's double Bounced off the bullpen fence in deep right center. Back in the first. The Brewers have 6 hits against Rogers. Braun waiting. That one is too low. 2 balls and no strikes. Braun stepping out. Now Ryan back in there. The right-hander is ready. Here it is to Ryan Braun, and that's a strike on a good fastball. Portions of tonight's game brought to you by the Miller Brewing Company. Triple hops brewed for great Pilsner taste. Tastes great and always less filling. Outfield slightly to right for Braun. And the pitch to him, bouncer hit to short. Tulowitzki has an easy hop. The toss to Eric Young gets the force at second to end the inning. But the Brewers get 3 on 5 hits and leave 2 stranded. And at the end of an inning and a half with Brewers Radio presented by Kohl's, it reads Milwaukee 3 and Colorado nothing. For Colorado, Troy Tulowitzki hit his 11th home run with 2 on to win the game. Narveson deals, and he's a little bit low and outside. One ball and no strikes. Chris trying to win against Colorado for the first time in his career. Tulowitzki looked again. 2 balls and no strikes. Spilborg's next. He had a big pinch hit in last night's game, followed by Ian Stewart. And the 2-0 offering. That's a strike on Tulowitzki, and it's 2-1 now. From the windup, here's the pitch. Big swing and a foul on that one. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Other games around baseball on our Bank Mutual scoreboard. Arizona leading Washington 6-2. That game in the 6th inning. Pittsburgh 2 and Houston 1 down at Minute Maid Park, also in the 6th. Narveson cranks it up again. Here it is. Swinging a pop-up. And this one is playable. Escobar, the call and the catch. And there's 1 up and 1 down. Here is Ryan Spilborghs. 270. He's playing in right field tonight with 9 home runs and 23 runs batted in. 3-0 Milwaukee leads. We're in the 2nd. The windup and the pitch. Spilborghs took a strike 0-1. Well, just when the Red Sox thought they had everybody that they needed for a stretch run, back and healthy, they lose. Here's the pitch. Outside a ball, and it's even. Jacoby Ellsbury. More pain in his left side, just off the disabled list. Back for 9 games. Here's the pitch. Too low. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch by Chris. Swinging a foul up along first. Ellsbury will be examined by Dr. Louis Yoakum out in L.A. Here's the pitch. Off the inside, about belt high. Ball 3 and strike 2 now. J.C. Romero. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Bouncer wide of third, base hit to left. Saw a story here about J.C. or Ricky. Let's see, who was it? Ricky Romero. Signed a nice deal with the Toronto Blue Jays. 5-year deal, $30 million plus. Chase Utley should be rejoining the Phillies soon. About to start a rehab assignment. They can use him. Right thumb surgery. Here's Ian Stewart, the third baseman. Tore that ligament in his thumb back on June the 28th. There's a strike on a bender. It'll be interesting to see how many games the Phillies let him play on that rehab assignment. Maybe not so much how many games, how many innings. The pitch, big swing and a miss. They estimated when the injury happened, it would take him 8 weeks. But he's about ready to work again now. That's about 2 weeks ahead of schedule. Chase Utley. 2 strikes, 1 out, runner aboard. And the pitch by Narveson, a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Second strikeout for Chris. And here is the catcher, Chris Iannetta, batting .211. And the pitch, it's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Right-handed batter. Iannetta at .211 with 7 home runs. 18 driven in, a throw to first, and the runner is back in time. Here is Narveson again going to first. One strike, 2 outs. Brewers 3, Rockies nothing. And the pitch. Iannetta took that one off the outside. Dexter Fowler is due next. Now the stretch. And the pitch. That's a strike on Iannetta. Nice breaking ball that time on the outside corner. 1-2. Narveson trying to win for the first time against Colorado. Now the stretch and the pitch. Bouncer hit towards the hole. There's Escobar, and the toss to Ricky at second. They get the force on Spilborghs, and the inning is over. No runs with a hit and one man left. And at the end of 2 complete with Brewers Radio presented by Kohl's, it remains Milwaukee 3 and Colorado nothing. Eric Young takes care of that one. One away, and here comes Casey McGee. Tonight's contestant in the Lincoln Contractors Supply and Fabco Rents 3-bagger in the third contest, Terry Kazubowski from Greendale. If a Brewer player hits a triple in the third, Terry wins a pair of round-trip airline tickets courtesy of Frontier Airlines. Nice. Visit any Lincoln Contractors Supply and Fabco Rent store for details or enter online at jsosports.com. 1 ball to no strikes on Casey McGee. Rogers cranks it up again. Too low and backhanded by Ionetta. And the pitch. That's a strike on Casey, knee high on the outside corner. I don't know if you remember a while back when Cubs starter Carlos Silva had to be aided after experiencing some chest pains, heart palpitations, and he had a minor surgery. That's low and away, and it's 3 balls and a strike. Trying to find the rest of that story on Silva. Healthy after the operation, but he's going to rehab once or twice as McGee sends one foul on the right side. This one should make the top of the dugout, and does. He's going to miss about 15 days, but will need a rehab assignment. I was looking for the whole story here, Kent, to find out what kind of a procedure they did on him. But, yeah, he was experiencing shortness of breath, and I was out here in Denver, I think. Here's the pitch. Check swing, strike 3. Got him on the outside corner. Yeah, he was scheduled to work in a game and started feeling those palpitations and was going to try and continue, but wisely removed from the game. I'm looking to see what kind of a procedure they did on him. I was talking to Kent and Corey a couple of nights ago when the Brewers arrived here in swing and a miss, 0-1 on Dickerson when they arrived here in Denver, and the difference in the air. It's high altitude out here, and difference in breathing. And talking to one of the Colorado broadcasters tonight, and he said if the Rockies go on a long trip, that's too high. Ball 1, strike 1. If they go on a long trip, when they come back here, it takes a day or two to get used to the air, the altitude. I noticed that the other night. Immediately. Swinging a little looping line drive, going to be caught by Stewart to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down at the end of 2 1/2. With Brewers Radio presented by Kohl's, it remains 3-0 Milwaukee.
DOT.
Dexter Fowler is going to lead things off for Colorado here in the second inning. Correction, the third. Without Corey here, I get a little mixed up. Fowler, Rogers, and then Eric Young. And that one too low from Narveson. Corey's a bit under the weather. If you joined us late tonight, hopefully back tomorrow. Resting comfortably tonight. A swing and a miss by Fowler, and it's even at a ball and a strike. But I got to find out a little bit more about Carlos Silva and what kind of procedure they did on him. I'm kind of interested in. Here's the pitch off the inside. He missed. 2 balls and a strike. In finding out what they did. Put a little device in there or not. They had to regulate his heartbeat. That's what they had to do. Restart it and re-jump it and re-get it going. Here's a swing and a pop-up in the shallow right. Corey Hart has a beat on this one and makes the grab, and Fowler is gone. Yeah, he had an irregular heartbeat, but it was out here. It was it only happened to him out here in Denver. Get to Jim Klechka and Al Nicolosi, heart surgeons, to find out what kind of a procedure that would be. I'll get Kent to check it out. 1 ball and no strikes now on Rogers. Midwest Orthopedic Specialty Hospital is the premier destination for orthopedic care in the Midwest. That one's outside 2-0. For information, visit mymosh.com. And the pitch. He showed bunt and took a strike. 2-1. That's the injury report from Midwest Orthopedic Specialty Hospital. The 2-1 delivery. Rogers took a strike again. 2-2 on him. Aramis Ramirez back in the lineup today for the Cubs. He had a home run, too. Oblique injury for Ramirez. 2-2. Lined deep to left. If it's fair, it's out of here. It is a foul ball. Wow. Rogers got out in front of one and hit it foul. Hey, Kent, I was talking a moment ago about that Carlos Silva procedure. See if we can find out what kind of procedure he had, okay? Sometime today, tonight, tomorrow. Down low, and it's full now. 3-2 on Rogers. Just curious. Here is the windup and the payoff pitch. Lined foul, right field side. We're in the third. The Brewers have the lead at 3-0. Chris Wines, here it is. Struck him out swinging with a letter-high fastball. I'll tell you what, Rogers didn't get cheated. To the top of the order now in Eric Young Jr., who just joined the Rockies today from Colorado Springs. Jeff Francis to the 15-day disabled list. EY to the big club. Casey McGee threw him out his first time up. That's a curve dropping low and inside, ball 1. Narveson deals again, and Eric Young bangs that one foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. The Yankees still ride the top of the East. 2 on top of Tampa Bay, 6 over Boston. Minnesota holding off the White Sox. Twins lead by a game in the Central to pitch. Too high and off the outside. 2 balls out of strike. Twins and the White Sox in a big battle. Detroit's out of it, 10.5 back. Texas by 8 1/2 over Los Angeles. EY a strike looking. 2-2 now. Rangers hanging on. They have split their last 10, as have the Angels. Here's the pitch. Too high with a bender, and it's full now, 3-2. Braves are 7 on the one side in their last 10. Phillies are 7-3, but they can't gain ground. The pitch. Swinging a fly to Sutter. Dickerson into right center, now waiting and catching to end the inning. Narveson works a 1-2-3 third. He has retired 8. Let's see. 8 of the last 9. And struck out 3. At the end of 3 complete with Brewers Radio presented by Kohl's. It remains 3-0 Milwaukee. Fourth for the Crew. Let's see, Chris Narveson has retired 9 of the 10 he's faced. Rogers deals, and look out. That one almost hit him. 1 ball to no strikes. Kent has some info on Silva. Underwent the same procedure that Mark DeRosa underwent back in 08. Here's the pitch. Line to right center, a base hit. Escobar aboard with a leadoff single. Here's Jonathan Lucroy. DeRosa was back to action a couple of weeks later, and they feel that Silva should be doing the same thing. Successful cardiac ablation today. You got the rest of the story, Kent? Monday? Discharged on Monday? Okay, discharged on Monday. And we'll be out possibly a couple of weeks. Throw to first, and Escobar is back in time. Well, U.S. Cellular presents Text the Booth. Text your question to 24798. 24798, and you'll have a chance to win tickets to an upcoming game. Go to jsosports.com for details. And the pitch, good for a strike on a bender. Normal text rates apply. 10 for identification here. This is the Brewers Radio Network.
From Radio City, this is WLWK-FM, WLWK-HD1, Milwaukee's new 94.5 Lake FM.
Lucroy waiting. 1 strike on him, and the pitch. Swing and a fly to right. Not deep. Spilborghs is there and has that one. Lucroy is retired. Here's Chris Narveson. Chris had a base hit, knocked in a run, and scored back in that 3-run second. Text the booth, 24798. And remember, normal text rates apply. One man out. Narveson waiting. He's showing bunt, and now Rogers backs off. Here's the pitch. Showing bunt. Took it outside. Ball one. Tell you, Ismael Rogers, when you look at him, he's not quite as big, but he dresses and has a lot of the mannerisms of Ubaldo Jimenez, who works tomorrow. What a year that guy's having. 17-3, Jimenez. Quick throw to first, runners back. Jimenez ERA 2.55. Left-handed batting, Chris Narveson. Ionetta sets the target and the pitch. Bunting out in front of home plate. Ionetta picks it up and will throw in plenty of time for Narveson. But a good sacrifice for Chris. 2-4 on the sacrifice. Escobar moves up 90 feet. And here is Ricky Weeks. Ricky, a strikeout, a single, and an RBI. Well, Tampa Bay beat Baltimore. Stopping that Oriole Express. Baltimore had won 8 of their last 10. Tampa Bay stopped them today. Rogers ready and delivers. Ricky sends one to center and deep, but there's Dexter Fowler, and the inning is over. Ricky hit it hard, but Fowler caught it. No runs, a hit, one left. And at the end of 3 1/2 innings of play with Brewers Radio, presented by Kohl's, it remains 3-0 Milwaukee.
TBA, supporting Wisconsin's economy one road at a time.
Milwaukee's all-new 94.5 Lake FM.
The Colorado 4th inning is on, and Todd Helton will lead things off. 1 ball and 1 strike on Helton. Narveson deals again, and this one is a little bit low and off the outside corner. Two balls and a strike. Narveson deals again. Helton drives one to left and deep. Ryan Braun back, warning track, and this one is gone. Todd Helton just knocked one out of here, and the Rockies are on the board. Boy, the ball carries in this place. And for both clubs. Doesn't make any difference who's hitting them. If you hit them, they really travel here. So it's 3-1 now. Helton with his 4th home run of the year. And the batter is Carlos Gonzalez. Takes one down low and outside. For the Rockies, that's home run number 125 on the year. Here is the 1-0 pitch. It's off the outside corner, and it's ball 2. Two balls and no strikes on one of baseball's hottest hitters. Carlos Gonzalez. And the pitch. That's a check swing and a ball inside. 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. And the next offering is in there, and it's 3-1.
This season is first this year, first since September 30th of last year, also versus Milwaukee.
That is Helton's first home run since September of last year in Coors Field. There's ball 4, and Gonzalez draws the walk. Now Troy Tulowitzki. Tulowitzki popped out his first time up. Runner aboard. Tulowitzki represents the tying run. Narveson, a check of Gonzalez at first. And the pitch. Tulowitzki swings and misses, and it's 0-1. They have their little chant here for Tulowitzki. Tell it in the background. Tulo, Tulo, that's what they holler. Troy Tulowitzki. Good, solid player. Cleanup hitter. Lined at the shortstop. Escobar on the throw back to first. He threw it away. Fielder's going to grab it and throw to second late. And an error is going to be charged to Escobar. He had no chance. No chance for Gonzalez, but he threw it anyway, and he threw it badly. Past Prince Fielder. Gonzalez winds up at second. Tulowitzki out on that line drive. He hit it right on the screws, but right at Escobar. All right. Here's the pitch. Smash, foul, past third. Brewers 3, Rockies 1. We're in the 4th inning. Narveson ready again, and now backs off. One strike on the right-handed batting Ryan Spilborghs. Here comes Kress. It is in there on the inside corner. Nice pitch about knee-high. 2 quick strikes now. 1 man out here in the Colorado half of inning number 4. New sign from Lucroy. Gonzalez leads at second. And the pitch. Swinging a line drive. Base hit to left. Spilborghs with a base hit. It is 3-2 now. So the throwing error by Escobar costs Narveson a run. Spilborghs with his second hit tonight, his 3rd hit in the series. Picks up an RBI, his 24th of the year. Here is the left-handed batting Ian Stewart. Narveson ready in the pitch. Down low and off the outside corner. Well, if you want to spice up your next cookout, fans, try adding some delicious Silver Spring mustard to your favorite Usinger sausage. For a little added crunch, try some of that great crisp kraut. Always a fan favorite. Narveson set to work and flips one to first, and the runner is back in time. Spilborg's had that big pinch hit in last night's game, and he's 2 out of 2 today. We're in the 4th inning. Brewers 3, Rockies 2. Narveson, new sign, outfield deep. And about straight away, the pitch hit to right and deep and foul. Wow. Ian Stewart got out in front of one and ripped it out of here, but foul. Season series between these two clubs. Rockies lead it 4-3. Narveson again flips one to first, and the runner is back in time. Stewart stepping out. Now he's back in there. From the stretch, here it is. Bouncer, fielder looks at it in foul territory. One ball and 2 strikes. And a great crowd here again tonight. Might be bigger than last night. Here's the pitch. Swinging a liner. Base hit to right center. Spilborg is going to wind up at third, and the Rockies have runners at the corners. That looked like a changeup that stayed out over the middle. Ian Stewart went down and hit it just like Narveson threw it. Here's the catcher, Chris Iannetta, with only 1 out. Runners are at the corners for Colorado. Now the left-hander ready from the stretch. And the pitch down low and popping away from Lucroy, and on the second goes Ian Stewart, a wild pitch. Wild pitch charged to Narveson.
Wild pitch.
Tying run at third, the lead run out at second. And now, Iannetta steps out. Now we're set to go again. Here comes Chris, and Iannetta took a strike. 1-1 on the Rockies catcher. New sign from Lucroy. Runners lead at second and third. Narveson going to work from the stretch. The pitch is swinging a foul. Got away with a high fastball that time. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Narveson trying to get out of it with no further damage. The Rockies have 2 in here. And now he backs off and wants a new sign. Finally ready to work. And the pitch. And that had a good cut and fouled that one back. He's having some rips at Narveson. Ball 1 and strike 2 with 1 out. Rockies threatening to take the lead. Here's the pitch. Low and outside, and it's 2-2 now. Dexter Fowler in the on-deck circle for Colorado. Now the pitch. Iannetta took it inside. It's a full count, 3-2. Ball 3 and strike 2 on Iannetta. Runners at second and third. Brewers with 3 in the second. Rockies 2 here in the fourth. And 2 on. And the pitch. Swing and a bounce, it is short. Escobar falls down. He'll go to third with the throw, and they get the runner there. But a run scores to tie the game. Iannetta hit a hard ground ball right at Alcides Escobar. He picked it up and then fell on the seat of his pants. He threw to third with Casey covering there. And they got the runner. Ian Stewart. Iannetta gets an RBI. He's on at first on the fielder's choice. And the pitch down low and inside. Spilborghs scores. And we're back to even now, 3 apiece. Weird inning. Started with a home run, a walk, an error. Base hit Spilborghs. The pitch, swing and a miss by Dexter Fowler. A run would have scored anyway on that ball that was hit to Escobar, but he probably would have played for Chris Iannetta. 1-1 with 2 outs. Now the stretch. Here's the pitch. Fowler sends it foul back in the right field seats. Dexter Fowler with 3 home runs, 19 runs batted in, and he's batting .238. All right, Narveson deals, and he missed low and away. Change up that time, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. A 3-run second for the Crew, a 3-run fourth for Colorado. Now the left-hander's ready again. Here he comes, and Fowler lines one to a leaping stab by Casey McGee to finally end the inning. But Colorado gets 3. The Brewers had it air, 1 left, and at the end of 4 complete, Brewers Radio presented by Kohl's, back to even, tied at 3. And the pitch. Corey lines one to the gap in left center. Fowler giving chase. He'll cut it off on 1 hop, and Corey Hart will hold with a long single. He's 2 out of 3. All right, here's Ryan Braun with a double and a fielder's choice ground out. All right, Bronny standing in. Sitting on 16 home runs with 68 runs batted in. And the pitch to him is a little bit low on a bender. 1 ball and no strikes. Prince Fielder is due next. Rogers ready again, and here it is. Braun chased one low and away and foul tipped it. Iannetta hanging on. 1 ball and 1 strike on Ryan Braun. Final game of the series is tomorrow afternoon, folks. We'll be looking for you on the Brewers Radio Network. Jimenez works tomorrow trying to win his 18th. The Brewers will try to saddle him with his 4th loss. It'll be Manny Parra working for the Crew. And the pitch. That's low on Braun. 2 balls on a strike. Brewers tonight playing in Game 2 of a 5-game road trip. They'll wind this one up with 2 against St. Louis. 2 balls and a strike on Ryan Braun. Here is a move toward first, but no throw. Rogers just backing off. Todd Helton holds to Corey Hart over at first base. Outfield for Braun, slightly to right. Braun cocks that bat high, waiting. And now the pitch. Swinging a double play ball. Young, Tulowitzki, and he fires a strike to first to double up Braun. 4-6-3 on the double play for the Rockies. It's their 2nd in the game. Run that by you again. First in the game, number 107 on the year. That one was tailor-made. He hit it hard and right at Eric Young. A swing and a foul by Prince Fielder, and it's 0-1. Prince in the series is 0-for-5. Here's the pitch by Rogers, and it's too high, and it's even now at 1-1. Fielder's chasing pitches in this series. They're trying to work Prince down and in with off-speed stuff. Breaking balls down and in. That's where Iannetta is setting up right now. Low and inside. Swinging a pop-up. And this one's going to make the seats behind home plate. Ball 1 and strike 2. Yeah, they work Prince down and in. Every once in a while, try to get him to chase something up around the letters. But when you look at the way defenses play Prince, and the Rockies are doing it tonight, playing him almost as if he were a right-handed pull hitter. Half swing, I think he went around. He did. And the inning is over. It's a strikeout. Brewers get nothing on a hit and leave nobody. And at the end of 4 1/2 innings of play with Brewers Radio, presented by Kohl's, this one's tied. Brewers 3, Rockies 3. Ismael Rogers leads off and takes a strike from Narveson. And the 0-1 pitch, he had a cut and he missed. 2 strikes and nothing. Eric Young will follow, and then Todd Helton Game tied 3 apiece. We're in the 5th inning. Here's the pitch. Swinging a fly ball, hit foul to left. Tom Hardrecord and Anthony Witrado cover every Brewers game. Find out what's happening behind the scenes with your favorite team in tomorrow's Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. Here's the pitch. Off the outside corner. Ball 1, strike 2. Here's the windup by Chris and the pitch. Off the inside, he shot the corner and missed. Slow down, move over, and drive safer in work zones, fans. A reminder from the Wisconsin Department of Transportation and AAA Wisconsin. 2-2 pitch. Bouncer hit foul past McGee. I'll tell you what, this guy takes his rips up there. Ismail Rogers. Bats right, throws right. Chris Narveson draws it back and delivers. Swinging a 1-hopper, 2-hopper. Hit to Escobar, and he'll throw him out. Sounded like he may have broken his bat. 1 up and 1 down. To the top of the order we go in Eric Young, who has bounced out and flied to center field. EY's dad, Eric Young Sr., was a former Brewer, second baseman. All right, Young is in there, and Narveson set to work to him. And now Chris wants a new sign. From the windup, here it is, and that one drops low and off the inside corner. Check some other scores around baseball on our Bank Mutual scoreboard. There's a ball down low, 2-0. Houston has taken a lead over Pittsburgh. That game now in the 9th. Pirates are batting. It's 3-2 Houston. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. 2-1. Garrett Jones is 17th for the Pirates. Hunter Pence, another big year for the Houston right fielder, hit number 16. And the pitch. EY sends it foul. 2-2 now. Cubs were winners today. 3-2 over St. Louis. Ramirez is 17th. Derek Lee, number 14, and that one, Zambrano got the win. Here is the 2-2. Bouncer hit to third. McGee bobbles, and he's not going to have a chance on the speedy Young. That will be an error. Easy one for McGee, but he didn't handle it. Here's Todd Helton. Strikeout and a home run for Helton tonight. Giants were winners. They picked up a game on the Padres. 3-2 San Francisco. Pablo Sandoval, his 8th home run in that win for San Francisco. And a throw to first. The runner is back. Washington has 4 home runs against them from Arizona tonight. Tell you, hit him in a moment. And the pitch. It's a strike, and it's 0-1. Let's see. Miguel Montero stays hot. He hit one. Gerardo Parra hit his 3rd. Kelly Johnson, number 18. Let's see. Montero again. Yep, he hit a pair tonight. Number 7 and 8 on the year. He's been on a tear, too. He had a heck of a series against Milwaukee at Miller Park. And a throw to first, driving the runner back. Ian Kennedy started that game for Arizona. Blaine Boyer is in there now. They're in the 9th inning. Ryan Zimmerman has hit his 23rd for Washington. It's 8-2 Arizona. And the pitch with the runner going. Luke Roy will never throw him out. He threw it into center field, and that's going to be another error. Jonathan Lucroy never had a chance. Eric Young had a running jump against Narveson, and Lucroy threw it into center field. That for Eric Young, his 5th steal of the year. Now the infield is up. Helton sitting 1-1. Chris ready, and here's the pitch. It's off the outside corner. 2 balls out of strike. Carlos Gonzalez is the on-deck hitter for Colorado. Eric Young has excellent speed. He, like his dad, runs well. Second baseman. And the pitch, Helton took a strike on a curveball, and it's 2-2. Dodgers are shutting out Atlanta behind Ted Lilly. 2-0, 7th inning. That was Derek Lowe working for the Braves. Johnny Venters is in there now. Ted Lilly, former Cub left-hander. Here's the pitch. Lined foul by Helton down the left field side. Cincinnati leading Florida by a score of 4-3, 7th inning. Ugla, his 27th. Wes Helms, number 4. And Philadelphia is shutting out New York 4-0, 9th inning. They're playing in New York. That was Roy Halladay. Here's the pitch. Helton drives it in the left. Ryan Braun is going to get there to make a running catch. And here is Eric Young scoring. And it's 4-3 Colorado on a sac fly by Helton. So the error to allow Young to reach cost the Crew a run. Now Carlos Gonzalez. 4-3 Rockies. Here is the pitch. Swing and a miss by Gonzalez. He has bounced out, walked, and scored a run tonight. One strike and coming back, and he missed down low and inside. A ball and a strike on the left-handed batting Carlos Gonzalez. And the pitch to him, swing and a miss. Narveson took something off that time. Tampa Bay beat Baltimore by a score of 7-3. Seattle playing in Cleveland tonight. That one's 9-3 Mariners in the 8th inning. Russell Branyan has hit his 15th. A swing and a miss. May have fouled it. He did. One ball and 2 strikes. Branyan his 15th. White Sox leading Detroit 9th inning 2-1 Tigers batting. Here is the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a one-hopper hit to Escobar behind second, and he throws in time to end the inning. Rockies get a run, and at the end of 5 complete with Brewers Radio presented by Kohl's, it is now 4-3 Colorado. lead things off. He had a single and scored back in the second. Rogers deals, and McGee wraps one on the ground to third. Ian Stewart has that and throws him out. Here comes Dickerson. He has grounded out and popped up. Now the Yankees have gotten a pair of home runs tonight from A-Rod, numbers 19 and 20 on the year. 3 runs, 6th inning. They lead Kansas City 4-3. New York batting in the 7th. Posada has homered along with Curtis Granderson. Minnesota shutting out the Oakland A's 2-0. Oakland batting in the 9th. And the pitch. It is high and outside, ball 1. Boston 1, Texas nothing in the 5th inning. John Lester against Colby Lewis in that one. Here's the pitch, swinging a line drive, base hit for Dickerson, I should say. Right center field, the Brewers get a runner. With 1 man out, here's Escobar. Alcides has struck out and singled to center. 6th inning, always the home run inning, brought to you by Ram Truck. Ram Heavy Duty is Motor Trend's 2010 Truck of the Year. For details, go to WisconsinLovesDodge.com. Tonight's contestant, Carrie Keel, I believe it is, from Sullivan, Wisconsin. And now Escobar steps out. Chance to win $100 if the Brewers hit a home run in the inning. And for being selected, qualifies to win a Dodge Challenger. To register for your chance to win a truck, go to WisconsinLovesDodge.com. 1 ball and no strikes on Escobar. He has struck out and singled to center. Jonathan Lucroy is due next. 4-3 Colorado in the 6th inning. Now the stretch. Quick throw to first. Dickerson back in time. And another throw to first. Again, Dickerson back. Toronto playing in Los Angeles tonight. That one's 0-0 in the second. Santana for L.A. Brett Cecil for Toronto. And the pitch. Low and outside. Backhanded by Ionetta. 2 balls, no strikes. Crowd tonight could be bigger than what we had last night. Almost 40,000 last night. We're going to be in that area tonight again. Cool evening, 76 at game time. And the pitch. That's a strike on the outside corner. The only 70s we've seen over the last 10 days or so has been in the refrigerator. Been hot and humid. 2 balls and a strike. Right-handed batting, Alcides Escobar. Rogers is ready, and here it is. Escobar bouncer to Tulowitzki to second for 1, and the relay is not in time. Tough guy to double up. Fielder's choice ground ball. Here is Jonathan Lucroy. Dickerson is gone on the 6-4 force at second. Mike McClendon is up in the Brewers bullpen. Randy Flores and Manny Corpus, left-hander, right-hander, are up for Colorado. Lucroy waiting on the pitch. Down low and outside, and it's ball 1. Tomorrow, Ubaldo Jimenez against Manny Parra in the finale. Final meeting between these two clubs for the year. Rockies on an abbreviated homestand, 3 days. And the pitch. Too high on Jonathan at the letters. 2 balls and no strikes. Colorado, 5 back in the wild card race, 8 1/2 in the division. The Brewers are 12 1/2 back in the Central. St. Louis leads Cincinnati by a game. Braves lead by 3 over Philly. Here's the pitch. That's a strike, and it's 2-1. Long way to go. There'll be some changes. That race in the West, National League's going to be a dandy. San Diego leads San Francisco, although the Giants picked up a game today in beating the Padres. Here's the pitch. Lucroy looked at a high inside fastball, 3-1. Brad Fisher sending signs from third. Joe Inglet is in the on-deck circle for the Crew. He would bat for Narveson. Now Rogers set to work again. Here it is. Swing and a miss. And he's run it full now, 3-2. Ball 3, strike 2 on Jonathan Lucroy. Traveling time for Alcides Escobar at first. Got a 4-5 step lead. Esmil Rogers working from the stretch. Here it is, runner goes. Lucroy took it high, and there are 2 on now for the pinch hitter, Joe Inglet.
This will be Joe Inglet, the batting pitcher.
Joe Inglet as the pinch batter now. And here comes Jim Tracy. Randy Flores is ready, along with Manny Corpus in the Colorado bullpen. Let's see if he makes the change here. Nothing yet. And he has made the call now. Esmil Rogers leaves the game with 2 outs and 2 on here in the 6th inning. Randy Flores coming on. The U.S. Cellular call to the bullpen has been made. Veteran left-hander Randy Flores is now working for Colorado, and he will face pinch hitter Joe Inglet. And while Flores completes his warm-up tosses, we'll step out 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Brewers Radio Network.
From Radio City, this is WLWK-FM, WLWK HD1, Milwaukee's new 94.5 Lake FM.
All right, here is Joe Inglet with 2 on, and the Brewers down by a run. They have out-hit Colorado tonight, 9-4.
0-0-6-3.
Flores now has the sign from Chris Iannetta. Joe England waiting. Runners lead first and second. Here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss. Strike one. 90-mile-per-hour fastball that time. One strike, 2 outs. New sign, the outfield shading Inglet to hit to left field. Here's the pitch to Joe, and it's a strike, and he's behind 0-2 very quickly. Brewers have had problems winning at Coors Field. 2-12 over their last 14 games here. Colorado leads the all-time series 50-41. And the pitch, swinging a fly, shallow center, and it is going to drop. And getting by Dexter Fowler, and 2 runs could score. Here's the throw coming to Iannetta, and they got the trailing runner, Lucroy. Good choice by Brad Fisher. When Fowler overran that ball in center, it was Carlos Gonzalez backing up the play, but it's a double for Joe England. He gets an RBI, but that trailing runner is cut down. Now the Brewers tie it with a run here in the 6th, and at the end of 5 1/2 with Brewers Radio presented by Kohl's, back to even, tied at 4. Off the 6th inning. Here comes McClendon. That one backed him away, and it's full now, 3-2. Spilborg's next, then Ian Stewart. And the pitch. Swinging a bouncer, foul up along third. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here's the windup by Mack in the pitch. And strike 3 looking. Tulowitzki called out on strikes. So McClendon's first hitter in the major leagues is a strikeout victim. And with one down, here's Ryan Spilborghs, the right fielder. Spilborghs has a couple of hits, a run scored, and an RBI tonight. Just about twilight time here in Denver. And the pitch. Swinging a soft fly in the left. There's Ryan Braun, and that takes care of Spilborghs. 2 are up, 2 are down for Ian Stewart. Stewart, a run-scoring base hit in that 3-run fourth inning. Left-handed batter against the right-handed offerings of Mike McClendon. And the pitch. Bouncer right side for Rickey. Easy play, and McClendon has a 1-2-3 first inning in the major leagues. To the seventh we move. Brewers Radio presented by Kohl's. This one's tied 4-4. In a game tied at 4 apiece. And it is going to be the top of the order. Ricky Weeks to lead things off. And a nice major league debut for Mike McClendon. A 1-2-3 inning. Nothing better than that. All right, here we go with Ricky to lead things off. Hart follows, then Ryan Braun. In a game tied at 4 apiece, the Brewers own the hit column 10-4. Trying to win for the first time in this series. Ricky tonight, a run-scoring base hit in the second. That was sandwiched in between a strikeout and a line drive to center. Here's a bullet to the gap in left center. It's going to get in there for extra bases all the way to the warning track. Ricky turning second. He's going to third. They're going to have a play on him, and they got him. Perfect relay throw from Troy Tulowitzki to Ian Stewart, and they got him. It'll be a double, and Stewart was waiting for him. 7-6-5 on the scoring. Here's Corey Hart, and he looks at a strike, and it's 0-1. Matt Belisle is the new pitcher for Colorado. One ball, one strike, one out. Corey Hart has a couple of base hits tonight. He takes that one down low. Belisle's next offering, he had a cut, and he missed it. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. The right-hander has a new sign. Now from the windup, here it is. Corey, a swing and a miss and a pitch in the dirt. Belisle with his first strikeout. Here comes Ryan Braun. He has a double, fielder's choice, and a double play ground ball. Prince Fielders due next. 4-4 tie, 7th inning. Belisle cranks it up and delivers. Braun lines a base hit to left. Ooh. How important is that throw from Tulowitzki to cut Ricky down now? Big play for Colorado. Here's Prince Fielder. Fielder's had a tough series. He's 0-for-6, and Jim Tracy is heading out there for what could be another pitching change. See what he does here? Yep, he's got the ball from Matt Belisle, and that is going to be all for the right-hander.
Service is not available in all areas. Other restrictions apply.
Prince Fielder will face Joe Beimel now with a runner aboard and 2 men out here in the 7th inning. Game is tied 4-4. The Brewers about hit the Rockies tonight 12-4. Casey McGee is due next. Beimel set to work. And a flip to first, driving Ryan Braun back. He's only off by about a step and a half. Fielder 0-for-6 thus far. 2 groundouts tonight and a strikeout. Beimel ready and delivers. Fielder had a cut and he missed. 0-1. Had a good one to hit. 1 strike on Prince. Stepping out now, back in there. Braun now has about a 5-step lead held by Helton. Beimel checks him and delivers. Fielder swings and misses. 0-2. Crowd coming alive here in Denver. Rockies fighting for a spot in the postseason. Trailing by 5.5 in the wild card. Beimel sets again. Here it is. That's a ball outside. Didn't miss by much. 1-2 now. Outfield for Fielder, deep and around to left. Dexter Fowler is well in the left center field. In center. Gap in right center for Prince. Right field line is wide open. Beimel, the sign. And that is setting up low and away. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. Brewers get nothing on a hit, leave 1. And at the end of 6 1/2 with Brewers Radio presented by Kohl's, we are still tied 4-4. Hawk as a pinch hitter for Beimel. And the pitch by McClendon is hit foul down the left field side. One ball and one strike. I'll tell you what, it doesn't take very long to get a fire going and grill up a couple of those great tasting sausages. Hot dogs, too. They're all good. Here comes McClendon. It's too high at the letters, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Final day of the weekend coming up tomorrow. Outside a ball he missed with a changeup, and it's 3-1. Make your plans for family get-together tomorrow. Make sure you've got plenty of great-tasting Usingers on hand. And the pitch. Swinging a fly ball in the left center. It's playable. And Dickerson says he'll take it, and he does. McClendon has retired 6 in order. At the end of 7. With Brewers Radio presented by Kohl's, it remains Milwaukee 4, Colorado 4. Low, and it's full now, 3-2. He used the screwball on right-handed batters. Didn't like to throw it to lefties. And, as I said, had a slider and a fastball. Threw maybe in the upper 80s, 88 to 89. But control was impeccable, unbelievable. Sometimes in games that I caught Warren Spahn, we didn't use signs. I figured if he wanted to throw a pitch away from a right-handed batter, it was going to be a screwball or a fastball. And if he wanted to come inside, it would be a fastball or a slider to a right-handed batter. The pitch. McGee sends a liner to left and right at Gonzalez. What a rope that was. Hit it hard, but right at him. And there are a couple of other catchers that caught Warren Spahn without signs. Here's Chris Dickerson. But yeah, he didn't have that big breaking ball. But what control. He was unbelievable. Sometimes Warren Spahn would start out a game. He would start pitching off the outside corner to a right-handed batter. Or a lefty. It didn't make any difference, really. But I'll use a right-handed batter. He'd start pitching off the outside corner, swinging a drive to right in the corner. Dickerson's going to have an extra base hit. He's going to second. He's going to try for 3. And the throw is going to be late. He's in there with a triple. And the lead run at third base. Tell you, that Dickerson can pick him up and lay him down, too. This outfield here is enormous. I think it's the biggest in all of baseball. 350 to the right field corner. 347 to the left field corner. 415 to dead center. I mean, it's humongous, the area in the outfield here. Before Spilborghs could finally catch up to that one, Dickerson was around second and got to third easily. Here's Escobar. But yeah, Warren Spahn would start pitching off the outside 8 to 10 inches. As the umpire called him ball 1, ball 2, he'd come in a little more, ball 3. That umpire called that pitch about 3 inches off the outside corner as strike. That's where Spahn stayed the rest of the day. Believe that. Escobar now with the infield up. Here's the pitch. Alcides had a cut and fouled it back. Guys like Warren Spahn, who had that great control, were given the benefit of the doubt on a lot of pitches that were questionable. Robin Roberts, great Philadelphia Hall of Famer, was another guy like that. They were always around the plate, and the umpires were lenient with them. Here's the 0-1 delivery, and it's low and away, 1-1 now, and no umpire is going to tell me they don't do that, because I sat back there and caught a lot of them. A lot of pitches that were off the corners were called strikes. They still do it today. If you're around the plate, you know what? You're going to get some pitches. If you're not one of those guys that's all over the place, wild. 1-1 on Escobar. Lead run at third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He had a good cut. Ball 1 and strike 2 now. Dickerson at third. He's the lead run. Game tied at 4 in the 8th. Escobar tonight, a strikeout, a single, fielder's choice, and a run scored. Jonathan Lucroy is due next. Betancourt set to work. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He strikes out Escobar. And now it's up to Jonathan Lucroy. Lucroy tonight, a base hit and a run scored in the 2nd. Flied out in the 4th. Walked in the 6th. Anyway, thanks for all of our text questions, folks. Always going to kick out of these. U.S. Cellular text to the booth. One more here. Can you tell me the Brewers in the standings? Yeah. You bet. 12.5 back in the Central. In 3rd place. And the pitch. Lucroy pops it up. It'll get out of play. One strike on the Brewers catcher. Come on, Johnny, stick one in there. Brewers trying to win for the 55th time this year against 63 losses. And as I said earlier in the broadcast, have had unbelievably tough times in winning here. Over their last 14 games at Coors Field, 2-12. Lucroy, one strike on him waiting, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Betancourt with a pretty good fastball that time. Down low and away. Crowd coming alive here in Coors Field. Rockies trying to make it 2 in a row in this series. They lead the all-time series 50-41. Two strikes, 2 outs. Chris Iannetta sets the sign. And now the target down low and away. Betancourt from the stretch. Delivers. Lucroy a smash to a backhanded stab by Ian Stewart, and he throws him out. Lucroy hit it hard. hard, but Stewart with a backhanded grab threw him out to retire the side. No runs. One out triple by Dickerson. He's left stranded. And at the end of 7 1/2 innings of play, with Brewers Radio presented by Kohl's, it remains the Brewers 4, the Rockies 4. Two strikes and nothing. Todd Helton is next. And then Gonzalez. And the pitch. EY bounces to short. Escobar is going to have to hurry. This guy can run, and he threw him out. One up and one down, and here is Todd Helton. Helton with a strikeout, a home run, and a sac fly. He knocked in Young to tie the game. Todd Helton, who leads Colorado in virtually every offensive category. Been a great player for the Rockies. And the pitch to him is off the outside corner, ball one. Good first baseman, too. One of the best in either league. And the pitch by McClendon is too high and off the outside corner. It's 2-0. Tell you what, in all the years that I've watched Todd Helton play baseball, doesn't matter who's out there pitching either. I don't care how hard you throw, left-handed, right-handed. He stays right in there. There's a strike, and it's 2-1. The thing that's tough about Helton, he has power, big-time power, but he hits the ball all over, and he can get it out of here. That's outside, and it's 3-1. He can get it out of here in left field, which he did earlier with that fourth-inning shot to deep left center. And again, a lot of the balls that are hitting this ballpark would not be home runs in other places. Swinging a drive to left. Good pitch by McClendon. Braun's got the beat on this one. That's the second out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Yeah, a lot of baseballs that go out of this place would be routine fly balls in other ballparks. But you know what? This is where he plays, and that's what counts. There's balls hit by visiting teams in this place that in their own ballparks would not be home runs. Pitchers don't necessarily like this place, but you know what? It's fair for both teams. Here's the pitch, outside ball one, and that's why this outfield is so spacious. I was talking about it earlier. 350 down the right field line. That's a driver and a wedge. The pitch fouled back by Gonzalez. 1 ball and 1 strike. 390 to the power alley in left center. Big place. You got to have some guys who can really run and cover ground here. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Mike McClendon in his big league debut tonight, swinging a bouncer to the hole. Backhand, Escobar sets, throws, and got him with a bullet-like throw to end the inning. Nice job by McClendon again. He's retired all 9 men he's faced. 8 are complete now with Brewers Radio presented by Kohl's. It remains the Brewers 4 and the Rockies 4. Well, the Brewers are on the bat here in the 9th. And they will face right-hander Houston Street. And Craig Counsell is going to be the first man to face him. Street picked up the save in last night's game. And here comes Counsell. To lead off in the 9th. Four runs on 13 hits for Milwaukee. 4 on 4 hits for Colorado. All right, Houston Street is ready. Here's his opening pitch. Counsell lines a base hit to right. All right, there's a start. Leadoff single for the Brewers pinch hitter, and now Ricky Weeks.
2 strikeouts.
Weeks 2 out of 4 tonight. Back in the 7th, he was out trying to stretch a double into a triple on a key play in this game. 1 out later, Ryan Braun followed with a base hit. All right, here is Ricky. Houston Street is ready. And the pitch to Ricky. It's too low and off the outside corner, and it's ball 1. Street in last night's game worked a 1-2-3 ninth. Appearing in his 23rd game of the year. Ricky waits. Here's the pitch to him. That one is too low on a bender, and it's 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Street, new sign. Iannetta's setting up down low and away. Here's the pitch to Ricky. Swinging a fly ball to center. He got under it. Dexter Fowler coming in now and makes the grab. He had a good one to hit and got under it. Now Corey Hart. Hart tonight, 2 strikeouts and a couple of singles and an RBI. From the stretch. Here's the pitch to Corey, and it's a big swing and a miss on that sweeping curveball. Street missed the first 69 games of this year with an inflamed right shoulder. Didn't make his debut on. They've got Counsell picked off now. He's in the rundown and going to be tagged out by Houston Street as he ran out of the baseline. That one goes 1-3-6-1. They had him. He was running, and Houston Street fired over there and picked him off. I'll say Houston Street didn't make his debut until the 23rd of June. Flamed right shoulder. He's tough, though. This guy's good. Good stuff. It's not that he throws all that hard. Swinging a one-hopper hit to Eric Young, and he throws out Corey Hart to end the inning. Well, it started off all right with a base hit. The pickoff, fly ball from Ricky. And then Corey Hart bounces out. No runs, a hit, none left. After 8.5 innings of play from Denver. Brewers Radio presented by Kohl's. It remains 4 apiece. Axford all set to work, and Tulowitzki bounces up the middle of base hit. Well, he won the game last night with a 3-run home run. He's the winning run in the 9th. Singles to lead off against Axford, and it brings up Ryan Spilborghs. Tonight's attendance, some 5,000 plus more than last night's opener, 45,264 at Coors Field. Axford is ready, and the pitch showing bunt. It's bunted foul and picked up by Jonathan Lucroy. It is strike one. Stay tuned for the postgame show following tonight's broadcast. Have all of the other scores around baseball for you, winners and losers. Four tie. This game has been tied since the 6th. Brewers had a 3-0 lead. Rockies tied it with 3 in the 4th. Took the lead in the 5th, and the Brewers tied it in the 6th. Axford now is set to work again. And the pitch way outside and backhanded by Lucroy. It is a ball and a strike. Fielder and McGee ready to charge from first and third respectively. 45,264. Great crowd here tonight. On a beautiful night, 76 degrees at game time. Axford sets. Flips one to first, and the runner is back. That's Tulowitzki. All right, runner at first. Good lead. Axford checks him and throws over there again. It's high, pulled down by Fielder. Final game of the series is tomorrow afternoon. We're looking for you to join us, folks, on the Brewers Radio Network. Parra against Jimenez. A ball and a strike. Axford deals. That one's bunted foul. Up along first. That pitch was out of the strike zone, up high, and Spilborghs tried to bunt it anyway. That's about the toughest pitch a hitter can try to bunt. Anything up around the letters and with velocity. In that 90-plus range, 95. Tough to get up on top of that ball and get it down. Ball 1 and strike 2. Tulowitzki held by Fielder at first. Axford deals. Bunted out in front of home plate. Lucroy is going to pick it up and throw to first. Spilborghs does the job with 2 strikes on him. 2-4 the scoring. And here is Ian Stewart. With Chris Iannetta next. And they're going to put him on. Stewart had a run-scoring base hit back in the 4th. Whoa! Axford almost threw that ball over Lucroy's head. Jonathan went up as high as he possibly could to grab that one and pull it down. Save a wild pitch. Wow. That one almost too big for Lucroy. Now the next pitch. There's a fastball off the outside that Lucroy could handle. 2 balls and no strikes. You know, it's funny sometimes. There are some pitchers who have problems in issuing bases on balls, free rides. There are a lot of guys that sometimes throw a big lollipop pitch, a big looping pitch in the air. They just, you know, they have a mental thing about walking somebody and putting anything on the ball. There is ball 4. All right. Free ride. And before Chris Iannetta bats, 10 for identification. This is the Brewers Radio Network.
From Radio City, this is WLWK-FM, WLWK HD1, Milwaukee's new 94.5 Lake FM.
Rick Peterson heading out to talk with John Axford, along with Jonathan Lucroy. Four tie. The winning run is at second for Colorado. That's Troy Tulowitzki, and he's got good speed, too. Axford trying to pitch his way out of it. Here is Iannetta. He knocked in a run with a fielder's choice in the 4th. He's 0 for 3 officially. Now the stretch by Axford. And the pitch. Iannetta took a strike on a big bending curveball, and it's 0-1. Final game tomorrow. Brewers head for St. Louis after tomorrow's game. Got to get a win here tonight. Oh, they've had problems winning out in this place. 1 strike. Axford is ready and delivers in the dirt. Blocked by Lucroy. Picks it up, throws the 3rd, and they're going to get Tulowitzki. Beautiful play by Jonathan Lucroy on a tough pitch to handle. In the dirt, he knocked it down, and Tulowitzki tried to go to 3rd, and Lucroy picked it up and threw him out. 2-5 on the scoring. Beautiful play by Jonathan. That was a key play. Iannetta waiting. And the pitch to him. Check swing and a ball outside. 2-1 on the Colorado catcher. Iannetta with 7 home runs. He's driven in 19 runs. Now Axford deals again. Iannetta had a cut and he missed. 2-2. Two men are out. The Brewers trying to get to the 10th inning. The target by Lucroy, and the pitch. Iannetta strikes out swinging, and we've got extra innings tonight. Colorado gets nothing on a hit. They leave a runner, and a big play by Lucroy. A couple of them to save a wild pitch. Twice, to be exact. Brewers Radio is presented by Kohl's. We're going to the 10th. Brewers 4, Rockies 4.
$247, $4 1 124, $3 1 and 62.
Ryan Braun will lead things off in the 10th inning for the Crew against Houston Street. Braun tonight has a couple of hits, double and a single. Here is the pitch to Ryan Braun, and it's off the outside corner, ball one. The meat of the order for the Crew here. Braun, Fielder, and McGee against Houston Street. Four tie. The Brewers with 14 hits tonight. And the pitch. Too low on Ryan Braun. Colorado has but 5. But we're tied up at 4 apiece. 2 balls and no strikes on Ryan Braun. Prince Fielder next. He's way overdue in this series. From the windup, here comes Houston Street, and he's got a strike on a fastball right down the middle at 91 miles per hour. Street is not a hard thrower. Never has been. Very good splitter. Control is good. He doesn't walk many. Here is the 2-1 to Braun. Swinging a liner to right, a base hit. It's going to get into the corner, and Ryan Braun into second base with a leadoff double. That was a tough pitch from Houston Street. Braun went down and got it and lined it over Helton into that right field corner. Now Prince Fielder. This is a must situation to pull a ball to that right side. Well, they're going to walk him. How about that? Jim Tracy will walk Fielder. He's 0 for 7 in the series. He'll walk Fielder and pitch to McGee, one of the Brewers' hottest hitters, and one of the hottest hitters in the league right now. There's ball 2 on Fielder. McGee tonight is 1 for 4. He had a base hit back in the second and scored. There's ball 3. Ryan Braun starting to bang it around again. 3 hits tonight. Four out of 8 in the series thus far. And the pitch is ball 4 to Fielder, and he's on. All right. Now Casey McGee. Chris Dickerson is due next. Nobody out. 2 on for the Crew. And activity in the Colorado bullpen, a right-hander is getting up and throwing out there. Street is ready, and here it is for McGee, showing bunt. He took it and evidently jabbed at it, says home plate umpire Jerry Meals, for a strike. Manny Corpus is the right-hander for Colorado. All right, McGee back in there. Houston Street, new sign from Ionetta. And the pitch, going to swing away this time and taps foul, and it's 0-2. Two quick strikes on Casey McGee. A 4-4 tie in the 10th inning. Braun at second, Fielder aboard at first. Houston Street, glove on knee, new sign. He's ready to work. Here it is for McGee, and it drops low, and it's ball one and strike two. Brewers now with 15 hits in this game. They have also committed 3 errors. Street, new sign from Ionetta. Tulowitzki trying to keep Braun close out at second. And the pitch. McGee lines a base hit to center. Ryan Braun around third. Here's the throw by Dexter Fowler, and it's cut off by Houston Street. And McGee on a 1-2 pitch lines a bullet to center. One of baseball's hottest hitters, and they elected to pitch to him instead of Fielder, who was 0 for 7 in the series. And McGee comes through. Solid base hit to center. And here is Dickerson. He's 2 out of 4. There is still nobody out. And 2 runners on. Fielder at second. McGee aboard at first. 5-4. The Crew has the lead now. The stretch by Houston Street and the pitch. Dickerson bunts foul in the air and into the seats. 0-1. 45,264 in the ballpark tonight. Brewers trying to gain a split and go in tomorrow, I should say, with a chance to get out of here 2-1. Tough to win here for the Crew. 1 strike. The left-handed batting Chris Dickerson waiting. And now he steps out against Houston Street. Jim Tracy's bullpen has got to be about empty. Here's the pitch. It's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Flores, Belisle, Beimel, Betancourt, now Street. Manny Corpus is up out there, and Clay Buchholz, who worked in last night's game. That's it. 2 quick strikes on Dickerson. Alcides Escobar is due next. Runners lead at first and second. The pitch. Swinging a roller up along third, but foul. Brewers 5, Rockies 4, 10th inning. Dickerson standing out. Now he's back in there. Outfield pretty deep, slightly to left for him. Ionetta setting up low and inside. And the pitch by Street. Low and inside, and getting by Ionetta and rolling all the way up along the third baseline where it's picked up by Houston Street. That was a wild pitch. That ball got by Ionetta. It hit the backstop and then bounced back up along the third baseline in foul territory. Now, second and third. Nobody out. And Dickerson with a ball and 2 strikes. Chance to knock in a couple here, possibly. Infield up for Colorado. Street ready to work. Here's the pitch. Swing and a smash. Knocked down by Eric Young, and he throws out Dickerson. Nice play there. If the infield is back, fielder has a chance to score. Now it's up to Escobar with 2 down. Correction, with 1 down and 2 on. Jonathan Lucroy is due next. Dickerson hit that ball fairly hard, and EY made a nice play. All right. Escobar is going to get a free ride. And they will pitch to Lucroy with the bases loaded and 1 man out. 1 run is in. Golden opportunity for the Crew here. Even a sac fly. Looking to the 9th inning with that leadoff single from Counsell, and then he was picked off. They had a chance there. But here in the 10th, they have 1 in, and will have the bases loaded and only 1 man out. Let's see what the Rockies have coming up in the 10th. They have Dexter Fowler, and then a pinch hitter for the pitcher spot. There's the free ride for Escobar. Here comes Jim Tracy. He's got Manny Corpus out there and ready. And let's see if he makes the move to the bullpen. He has yet to make a move. He's got the whole infield out there along with Chris Ionetta. Talking to Houston Street, looks like he's going to stay with him. Yep. He'll stay with Houston Street, and Jonathan Lucroy is going to get a chance to knock in a couple of add-ons. Badger Mutual Insurance runs. Lucroy tonight, an infield single and a run scored. He's also walked. Back in the 8th inning after a 1-out triple by Dickerson, Lucroy hit a rocket to third that Ian Stewart picked up nicely and threw him out to end the inning. All right, Lucroy waiting. Street delivers. It's in there, and it's 0-1. 1 strike on Jonathan Lucroy. Outfield shaded to right. Gap in left center. Carlos Gonzalez well off the line and left. Lucroy is more of a left center to right field hitter. Street delivers. Swing and a smash to third. Backhanded by Stewart. Steps on third and throws to first for the double play. How about that? Wow. He was guarding the line. Lucroy hit it hard right down the line. He backhanded it, stepped on third, and threw to first to end the inning. Another double play. Well, the Brewers get 1, though. And at the end of 9 1/2 with Brewers Radio, presented by Kohl's, it now reads 5-4 Brewers. in their half of the 10th inning. Seth Smith is coming on as a pinch hitter for Dexter Fowler. And then Jason Giambi is in the on-deck circle for Colorado. Right now it's Seth Smith against John Axford. Here's the pitch to him to open up the inning. He swings away and fouls away, and it's 0-1. One strike on Smith. From the stretch, John Axford ready again. And delivers. That one is a little bit high on a bender, and it's even now at 1-1. New sign from Lucroy. Boy, Lucroy hit that ball hard, but right at Stewart. The pitch. That's too high, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Smith batting .268 with 14 home runs. Driven in 45. Left-handed swinging Jason Giambi is due next. And the pitch. Big swing and a miss. Woo. Little extra on that fastball at 95 from Axe. 2 balls and 2 strikes. It's Giambi to follow, and then the leadoff man, Eric Young. Ball 2 and strike 2. On the left-handed batting, Seth Smith. From the stretch, here it is. Fouled back against the screen. He had a good cut at that one at 96. Still 2-2. Final game of the series tomorrow afternoon. Jimenez against Parra. We'll be looking for you folks along the network. 2-2, 5-4 Brewers, 10th inning. Axford fires again. Fouled again by Smith. Still 2-2. Rockies winners last night, 5-4. Brewers leading tonight, 5-4. Axford deals again, and he dropped a curveball down low and inside. It's 3-2 now on Seth Smith. Jason Giambi, another pinch hitter for Colorado, in the on-deck circle. Here comes Axford, swinging a fly ball to left. Ryan Braun has a beat on this one, near the warning track, and Smith is retired. Good battle there, won by Axford. Now Jason Giambi. Giambi batting .273 with 3 home runs. All right, here is Giambi with Eric Young in the leadoff spot, due next. Right now it's Giambi. The left-handed batter waits on the pitch to him. Swinging a slicing foul. Upper deck. Somebody dropped it. Down to the second deck. One strike on Giambi. John Axford in his second inning of work tonight. Here he comes. It drops low with a bender. Even now at 1-1 on the left-handed batting Jason Giambi. Lucroy sets a new sign. Here's the pitch. Giambi chased a high inside fastball and missed it. Giambi has only made a couple of starts for the Rockies this year. Middle of July at Philadelphia. Last time as a hitter against the Pirates. Pinch hitter and a strikeout. Too high with a good fastball. It's 2-2. Had a good month of July. Hit over 400. Two balls, two strikes. The target by Lucroy. Here's the pitch. Swinging a slicing foul to left. Giambi has started 32 games this year. 24 times as a first baseman. He's worked as a DH 8 times. 2-2. One man out. Brewers 5, Rockies 4. Extra innings tonight, the 10th. Here's the pitch. Off the inside, he missed, and he's taken him full now, 3-2. Ball 3 and strike 2 on Giambi. The stretch by Axford and the pitch. Bouncer hit foul past fielder into the camera pit down there. I don't have to tell you about Jason Giambi and the power this guy has. Admitted to taking additional medicines, if you will. He came clean, and probably the best thing he ever did. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swinging a fly ball in the left center. Well hit, but playable for Braun. Waiting, and he's got it for the second out. Now the second baseman, Eric Young Jr. Giambi had those huge home run years. The Yankees. 41 twice. 43 once with the Oakland A's. Big time. But again, tainted. 2 men are out and Young in there. Here's the pitch by Axford. It's lined to center, a base hit. So the Rockies are alive for Todd Helton. Axford gives up a 2-out single. Jonathan Lucroy out there now to talk things over. Helton tonight has driven in 2 runs. One with his 4th home run, the other with a sac fly. Never easy, not against the Rockies, not out here anyway. All right. Lucroy is back behind home plate. Todd Helton stepping up there. No easy pickings here, and Carlos Gonzalez is the next scheduled batter. Helton waits. Here's the pitch to him. It's a ball outside, 1-0. One ball and no strikes. The stretch, the pitch. Helton sends one in the left. Braun has a beat on it, and this game is over. John Axford with a 2-inning job tonight. And the Brewers get a win. Nothing easy. Smith, Giambi, base hit by Young, and Helton flies out to end it.
17 minutes. Winning pitcher, John Axford. Record is now 7-1.
The final score,
Losing pitcher, Houston Street.
Brewers 5, Rockies 4.
Milwaukee 9, Colorado 4.
Brewers strand 9 in this game. Colorado strands 4. The line score, the Brewers get 5 runs on 16 hits with 3 errors. And they strand 9. And for Colorado, 4 runs on 6 hits. There were no errors. And they strand 4. Axford, nice job by John Axford. Tough job. He gets the win. He's now 7-1 for the year. The loser is Houston Street. Street drops to 2-4. And the time of tonight's game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. 3:17 for the Brewers to nail one down. Only their 3rd win in their last 15 tries here at Coors Field. Well, how about our local Chevy dealer star of the game? Let's see. Who do we want to pick tonight? How about McClendon? 3 solid innings of no-hit baseball in his major league debut. He worked the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th, allowing nothing. Mike McClendon is our local. Oh, the Brewers win game 2, but it took extra innings. That's okay. They win it by a score of 5-4. Anyway, that's our game report for tonight, folks. We'll be back with you again tomorrow afternoon, 1:35 Central Time, to kick off our jockey pregame show. And then it's Manny Parra against Ubaldo Jimenez. Until then, this is Bob Euchre sitting in for Corey Provis, who's back at the hotel tonight and doing better. And our producer-engineer, Ken Sommerfeld, inviting you to stay tuned for the postgame show. And until tomorrow afternoon, bidding you a very pleasant good evening from Coors Field here in Denver. Once again, the final score in 10 innings, Brewers 5, Rockies 4. So long, everybody. You're listening to the Brewers Radio Network.